Well, hello. This is Magic Mo, and a short topic today that I'm going to revisit repeatedly. I can see it now because we all should be revisiting this repeatedly. It's the magic of just say no. And this isn't anything from growing up about make sure you just say no to drugs and, being a bully and all of that stuff that you hear growing up. It's just saying no to anything that doesn't feel right to you at that moment. If a friend is needing your attention at that moment, but you know for yourself, you maybe need a nap for yourself at that moment. I know that that sounds like the honest thing to say, but if you know you have already exhausted yourself by just saying yes to absolutely everyone and everything that just comes down the pike, and you're continuing to just say yes, and you are exhausted, and you finally step up to the plate for yourself to say, no, I'm not up to it right now. Because you know in your heart, in your soul, whether it be a nap, whether it be cooking, cleaning, and just watching a movie, just revisiting some other projects that you want to get done, anything that is as selfish as it is to say all about you, there is a magic behind saying no. And we can't always be that doormat that, well, she's going to be there when I want her to be there. He's going to be there when I want him to be there. And if they're not, then, well, then they're losing out on me. Well, if we always inherently understand within ourselves the quality that we are, therefore, others' opinions should be irrelevant out of the gate, no matter how much you value the person. You have to always, forever and foremost, value yourself first. And that includes giving yourself the permission to be okay to say no when you know it's the right time to say no. If someone's in real need of your time and attention, whatever you could do, of course, please do that. You value them. You want their health and well-being to be taken care of, and they're seeking out your time and attention because they're valuing you. So definitely still continue to do that. But if we're talking, it's something as simple as someone just had a rough day at work and they need to vent, and that's just today's the day to do it because they don't want to forget everything that happened come tomorrow. Well, first of all, if this person is forgetting everything that happens tomorrow, well, then it couldn't have been that major of an event to begin with, because if it didn't resonate, that you actually remember what what actually transpired, then, well, therefore, my rush to immediate action, like, let's get the squad together and make sure that everything's okay, really isn't necessary at that particular moment. So always make sure that you're making a moment for yourself. And sometimes the magic of saying no equates to a lot more of you in a better position to say yes, because you're also saying yes to yourself. And if you're forever putting yourself on the back burner for other people and their needs, their wants, their time constraints, all of that good stuff, then you're not in a good position to give your all to them. You're just not. Because then other feelings start to come into play, and you're not the magic that you want to be for them and in conjunction for yourself. So sometimes the magic of saying no is just invaluable. And I know we feel at the time it's harsh to just say no because we feel like we're being selfish. And really, I don't have a lot going on today, but I was really looking forward to that. I really need a break from the action. I need to, dive back into my thoughts and get ready for an upcoming week. And I feel like I'd be in a better place, to talk with this person, meet up with them, whatever the case might be, just at another time. Right now is just not ideal because I feel like only half of me is going to be with it. And that is okay to allow yourself that. And the more we deny ourselves that, the less we give and offer to other people, because we are really, when we're being that selfless, we're less of self. So we can't do that. We can't continue to do that. And I myself have moments of doing this too, that, okay, well, what if it's going to be another, month or so since I get to see this person, and they're begging for me today at this certain time, and it's not ideal for me because I wanted to be doing this, that, and the third to be happy with what I got done for myself today, and you cave anyhow. And I am, like I say, been there, done that. But we can't continue to be in that mindset of, well, if I do that, then it's going to be another month. If these people want our attention, then and they want our attention for a certain point and certain purpose, then if they don't retain it, then the problem isn't on us. It has to continue to be their problem. So the magic of saying no is magic of proving your worth to not only others but yourself. And proving your worth to yourself is magic right there indeed. So, with that being said, don't be afraid to say no. If you feel within yourself that there are more important things that you need to be doing for your own self, that you're of a better version of yourself all day, every day, to be helping these other people that you value and want to see just actually do better with their own selves, then you can't regret saying no, because you're saying yes to yourself, which means that you're a better version for them. So that was my long-winded way of saying, don't be afraid to just say no. There is magic with saying no. It's not always easy. This one's a very tough one, and as I say, myself included. But the more we can practice saying no to outside when we need to be saying yes to ourselves, then the easier things will go when you'll see things get to be more cohesive between relationships and so forth, because there's a better understanding of, okay, let's be understanding of schedules, let's be understanding of complexities and just the overall differentials of circumstance. Some people have their children, some people have their homes, their companions, extended families and things like that, plus maybe 1 or 2, maybe 5 jobs, who knows. But it just creates for a better understanding of sometimes being able to just say no, and not to be mean to anyone, but it's setting boundaries for both parties to sometimes just say no. And I don't say to say no all the time. If you're in a position that, oh yeah, okay, I'm free now. I'm here for, a nice chat, or I'm here for, a timeout, and let's go eat, let's go dancing, whatever the case may be. Even playing poker, or even a board game. I'm cool with Candyland and what have you. But to say yes to yourself by saying no to others, sometimes that is a healthy thing. And don't forget that you have that in your arsenal. And don't feel bad about it. Because I guarantee you, the other people that do that to you, that you don't even think anything of it, it is already happening. And they're not thinking anything of it because they're doing what they need to do for them, and you still need to do that for yourself. So the magic of saying no, it's only going to make you a better person for the times that you say yes. So with that being said, have a magical evening, and I'll talk to you real soon.